What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Zo, back again with another one, man. The grind don't stop over here, man. We're just gonna keep it going, you know what I'm saying? I got Future. I don't know if he's backing out from the beef or not, but he had spoke about it on an interview. Don't know much about that. We're gonna see what he say. I hope that boy is not trying to backtrack. No, we ain't gonna fuck with that, you know what I'm saying? This is coming from The Ville. If you haven't heard of The Ville, check him out, man. He be speaking facts, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got some crazy news today. Man, we got some news we never thought we'd expect. We got news about Future. So it appears that Future did respond to the beef. I guess he did an interview with GQ with Metro Boomin, and him and Future had responded to the questions that they had asked him. One in particular question was in regards to the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. Yeah. Future on the Kendrick Lamar versus the Drake rap beef. Future replies by saying, "There was a beef? I didn't even know there was a beef. I didn't even know they had nothing going on. I never participated in rap battles, man." Which has to be the most nonchalant way of answering a question.
Now, if you know Future, you know that boy is trolling, man. Well, from this right here, this look like he's just trolling. I don't know about if he's gonna say anything else on there, but from what I'm seeing so far, it just look like a troll to me, man.
In regards to Kendrick Lamar and Drake's rap beef. So you mean to tell me that Future didn't know that Drake and Kendrick didn't have any beef?
He knew.
Come on, man. You know that Future knows what is going on. He's just gonna keep it player. Like he says later and says, "I don't even know, bro. I didn't even know what was going on. Had no idea. I was just doing the song with Kendrick Lamar. And I didn't even know they had a beef." Obviously.
I mean, it's like Drake said. The whole reason why Future is in this situation with him is because of Metro. Metro is the one that instigated everything. I ain't gonna lie, Metro is like a super villain, bro. Bro know how to get shit started. Just like Future and Drake are like petty, Metro is on some petty shit too, bro. If Drake and Future is like 80% petty, Metro is like 75, so he's right up there with them. If Future is saying that, I feel like he's just trying to get back to Drake's good graces.
He's not gonna just openly admit and talk about the beef just like that, which is a respectable thing. I get what he's trying to do here. I get what he's trying to say. When he says, "I didn't even know there was a beef," it's funny because the way that he sets this up, he makes it seem like he was unaware. But we know that Future was aware. We know that he knew what was going on. He's just saving face, honestly, in this interview. But it's funny, though, the way that he's doing it. I'm not even going to lie to you. But this is not the only thing that he says. Now, it says here, Future reflects on being overlooked in Kendrick Lamar's Big 3 bar. He said, "Big 3 on my song? I'm supposed to be the one who gets mad. I'm still confused about that." Now,
yeah, a lot of people include Future in the Big 3. Some people have been, debating whether they should replace J. Cole with Future. But in my opinion, a lot of people already chose Future in their Big 3. And sometimes they put Future as the first one, Kendrick Lamar the second one, and whoever else comes after it. Sometimes they don't even include Drake in that shit, and it's like that. And sometimes it's Kendrick that's first, sometimes Drake is first or J. Cole. But yeah, they had include him in there. But the thing is, he dropped 2 albums and people are barely talking about it because of the whole situation. Plus the Like That verse, that's all they talk about from there. Bro dropped 2 #1 albums. Y'all gotta give him his credit, man.
It may seem that he's getting overlooked about the Big 3 comment, but this is a smart way to respond about it. Because him saying, he said that he's the Big 3 on my song, Future takes the approach as, if anybody's in the Big 3, it's me as well. And then he says, but if anybody's supposed to be mad, it's me because it's on my own song. So if anybody were to get mad, it should be me, right? That's why.
So it's just like the controversy, right? When Big Sean wouldn't catch a break about that verse because he got this in his own song, you know what I'm saying? People wouldn't stop talking about that shit at all. It's basically like that. Future is like, nigga, he took me out of the Big 3. He said those niggas is the Big 3, and It's like I don't even exist. He just using me to get to them. It's like, if I'm not mad about this shit, why the fuck are y'all mad about it? He's basically dissing me in my own songs, and I'm okay with that shit. Why are you in your feelings, basically? You know what I mean?
He says, I'm still confused about that. It's not like he's trying to say anything like that. What he's just trying to say is, how is everybody mad? And when he means everybody, he means Drake. How is Drake upset with Kendrick Lamar when he's saying this, when Kendrick Lamar is saying this on my own song? If anybody should be offended, it should be me. That's basically what he's saying. Right. Nobody cares about what I think. That's so effed up about this stuff, to the point where I'm so player that I ain't even said anything to the public about how I feel about it. Like, why is everybody mad when he's talking about me on my song? So y'all just forgot about me?
He ain't really talking about him, but I can see where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, y'all chose those three niggas as the biggest while I'm here. I've been doing this shit for damn near 2 decades. Y'all not including me in this shit. And I ain't gonna lie, Future is one of the most influential artists out there. So, like I said, a lot of people have him in their top 3. So, yeah.
I ain't part of the big 3. I'm nobody on my song. Man, if I didn't get mad, nobody should have gotten mad. If I would have been really mad about it, and I made something out of it, then someone else could be like, oh, I could make something else about it. People are thinking that, oh, well, does Future not know that he is talking about Drake and the disses that he made about him in First Person Shooter? Nah, trust me, bro.
He does.
Allegedly, or basically, I feel like Future does know that this was a response back to whatever was said about Kendrick Lamar in First Person Shooter by Drake. He's just trying to spin it with a narrative of his own, trying to say, bro, I'm in the big 3. I think of myself as being in the big 3. When Kendrick spoke on the big 3 on my own song, how do you think I felt? See, Kendrick is saying that he's the big 3 on Future's song, but he's also confused.
Kendrick never said anything about he's the big 3. He never said that. He said y'all niggas saying that big 3 shit, right? At first, J. Cole is the one that kept saying that big 3 shit, okay? It's always J. Cole with some bullshit. And then J. Cole said, like, they're the big 3. While in that music video, they're calling each other the number 1 and 2. There's no 3. You know what I'm saying? So you saying there's big 3, and yet you're number 1, Drake number 2. Drake number 1, you're number 2. There's no third. It's only y'all 2, basically. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Kendrick got offended. I would have got offended too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no big 3. It's just big me. So Kendrick never said anything about no big 3. He said, fuck the big 3. It's only me. Just like Future should feel. There's no such thing as big 3. It's just big me. That's just how any artist should feel. Don't put me in that category because I'm in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own thing. And I feel like I'm better than all y'all niggas. That's how it should be, because hip-hop is a competition. It's a sport, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand why everybody's so mad. Now, to be fair, bro, I honestly understand what Future's trying to do. I don't think that Future thinks that Kendrick is talking about him. I really don't think. But for the sake of the argument in this interview, I believe that he's thinking about it like that so people could understand whoever's getting mad besides me is just sensitive and looking for an excuse to be upset about this. That's how this feels. That's the way that for the sake of the argument, that's how I feel like Future is addressing this. Maybe he does feel like he's part of the big 3. But even if he feels like that or not,
he shouldn't feel like he's part of anything. You should not feel like you're part of anything. You should feel like you're at the top. You're the best. You can't be compared to. Basically, you know what I'm saying? You should not feel like you're part of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let other people put you in that category and just leave it at that. Because you know yourself that you're the best and you can't be compared to. And it's gonna stay like that. Me, if I'm writing music, right? And I put a song together, I don't give a fuck who's at the very top, bro. I don't give a fuck who's the best in my city. I don't give a fuck who's the best in the state. I feel like I'm better than all of them because the thing is, when I'm writing that song, I put my time, I put my effort, and I spend a lot of time making sure that song is the way I want it. And I listen to all the artists in my area, in my city, in the state, and I'm like, yo, man, I'm better than all they ass, man. They're not saying shit. These niggas just talking about killing These niggas just talking about bitches. These niggas just putting some nursery rhymes together and niggas just be fucking with it. But me, I feel like all the shit that I got down, I'm better than their ass, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? All this shit they're talking about, that shit is ass. You know what I mean? It's ass. All the niggas in my city, all their raps, all the niggas in my state, all the niggas in my country, all their songs is ass. I'm the best. They just be me. That's how you should feel. When you're doing whatever you're doing, it don't even have to be rap. If you know you put all the blood, tears, sweat, however that shit goes, you know what I'm saying? You should feel like you're the very best at what you do. Nobody can compare you to you. That's it.
He hasn't even responded to anything of what Kendrick said on his remarks on the song. But that's what gets him confused too, because if anybody were to say anything, it should be me. It's my song. He's talking about him being the best. Why talk about others? Why speak on how others are when he's doing this on my own song? Kind of like a moment that Big Sean had when Kendrick had dropped
It's not only Kendrick
on a song that wasn't even his. It was Big Sean's song.
Yeah.
Also featuring Jay Electronica, two people that he dissed.
Right.
But this is not similar all the way. I really do believe that this is more so of a Future's just trying to make it seem that way. It's not really that way. Even if he does feel that way, he follows up by saying it doesn't make sense for anybody else to be mad but me. If anybody should be mad, it should be me. But I'm not even mad. So I don't even know why everybody else made a big deal about it. And when I mean everybody else, I mean Drake. And it could be kind of like gaslighting.
Drake and his fucking fans. That's it. Drake and his stands. Because you can't tell me that throughout this entire 6-7 months that this thing been going on, you've been finding out a whole lot of information about Drake, about the crazy things he's been doing behind the the scenes and shit. And you telling me you just gonna sweep that shit under the rug like nothing happened. And then when people start speaking about it, you got an issue with it. It don't make sense. Basically, Future is saying, if I'm not mad, nigga, you shouldn't be mad. And if you mad, use a bit. You in your feelings. Get out your feelings. That's it.
It could be gaslighting the situation. Could not. It could be him just trying to remain neutral and say, no, Kendrick wasn't talking about Drake. Kendrick was talking about me. And I'm not even mad at him. Like, I'm so player, I don't even let it bother me. Like, he was talking about being the best on my song. I'm the one that should be upset.
Which is fine.
Not Drake. Not everybody else. But Metro follows up right after that also. Metro Boomin addresses dissing Drake on We Don't Trust You. And we still don't trust you, saying their fallout wasn't over. Me and Drake, we had a personal issue, and for the record, not over no girl or nothing silly like that. It was a personal issue that really hurt me and disappointed me. But if you take all the rapper entertainment out of it, it's like, have you ever been real cool with somebody and y'all fell out over something? It happens every day. It's just regular shit. This just happens to have an audience. People really think we sat for 2 years making 2 albums to be like, yo, F this dude. What kind of shit is that? You really think we are going to spend that much time, effort, resources on that just trying to get somebody on an album?
Yes.
Blowing budgets on 2 albums, going over budget?
Yes.
That's some serious hate. Neither one of us rock like that. I'm assuming that he's talking about Kendrick Lamar being a feature on the album, on the 2 albums that they were working on. That's not the only thing that.
Come on, man. Kendrick didn't call y'all niggas. Y'all call Kendrick to be in that goddamn album, bruh. Come on, bro. You spent all that shit on there just to have Kendrick on there, cause you know Kendrick feels the same way y'all feel about Drake. Point blank, period. That's it.
Metro Boomin got quoted saying, it says here, Metro Boomin reflects on his anti-Drake tweet spree earlier this year. It says here, now I did have a moment online, which I do regret. I should have been more stronger than that. That was out of character for me, but at a certain point, it's like, I don't rap, bro. So you're going to just shit on me on all of these songs? I'm not going to get in the booth, so I'm finna tweet at you.
You can rap, bro. It don't have to be super good. You know what I'm saying? If the flow is there and the rhyme, the metaphors and the punchlines are there, you would have killed Drake, bro. Cause everybody was, you know what I'm saying? You could have come in and give him an uppercut, bro. Because nobody would have expect you to you know what I'm saying, come out with a rap. Not only that, if you had come out with the beat, right? You killed him with the beat. You waited 1 month after that beat already been going crazy. And then Drake hop on that shit. You wait until Drake hop on that shit, then you come in and shit on Drake for coming on that beat and saying all those bullshit. You know what I mean? everybody would have gone crazy.
So this is Metro Boomin trying to say that he had a moment, and Metro is not a rapper, so he's saying the only way that I could really respond was on Twitter.
I ain't gonna lie, Metro got the craziest Twitter fingers, bro. It's not even this year he does this shit. Metro been going crazy on Twitter since in the early 2014s, bro. He been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Drake be on Twitter or fucking Trump going crazy on Twitter? Metro beat these niggas by a landslide. This nigga Twitter finger is crazy.
So going back to all this, I don't think that Future is trying to say anything like that. I think that even if he is considering himself the big three and that he should be mad out of everybody, I think it's like shade more to Drake than it is to Kendrick Lamar. I don't even think that Future is mad or cares about Kendrick Lamar and what he said. I think this is a slick way of him getting what he wants to say out without dissing Drake directly. More so of an indirect response to Drake, if you ask me.
Stupid.
But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this response, man.
I don't like it, but at the same time I understand it. I don't know why all these niggas keep going in magazines and shit to do interviews, but it is what it is. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. Let it be. But yeah, man, I don't think he was dissing. I think he was throwing shade and showing a different perspective on the situation. I don't know if I want to see Drake and Future do any songs together anytime soon, you know, because the way things was playing out is how Metro and Future really was mad at Drake for something that he did that didn't fuck with it at all. So for them to come out and try to, you know what I'm saying, be back on the good graces and to make music together, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think if they do it, they both gonna flop together. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Hit the like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Show some love to the channel. Yeah, man. That's all. We out.